And now the starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland Cavaliers. At small forward, DeAndre Hunter. At center, Jarrett Allen. At point guard, Darius Garland. At the other guard position, Donovan Mitchell. At the other forward position, Evan Mobley. The head coach of the visiting team is Kenny Atkinson. At guard, 6 foot, number 3, the man in the middle, standing 6 foot 11, number 6, DeAndre Jordan.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to
I gotta fix my stuff, and this is my first game playing as the Rockets. I was playing as the Timberwolves, but it all got erased, so I started over. I picked it up where it was at in the NBA Finals. The Pacers ended up winning the NBA Finals. I just recorded their game of the Lakers playing them in the first game in the ring ceremony. I'm gonna post it online. And now this is my first game with my team. I'm going to be using the Houston Rockets, which have a lot of the players I had before, honestly. But it's going to be a little bit different. So just put your seatbelt on, buckle in. It's be a hell of a ride, hell of a game. Thanks for watching.
K Sports for this NBA presentation. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Houston Rockets here at Toyota Center. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers have lined up on their schedule. On Friday, the New York Knicks come to town, kicking off a homestand for them. And then on Sunday, they kick off a road trip to Charlotte, where they'll take on the Hornets.
And looking at the Toronto matchup, it's one that I'm curious about. It'll be their 6th contest of the season for them, and a game that should have a lot of great matchups.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And for the Rockets, they've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kevin Durant is out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Smith, and it's Jordan in at the center position, locking down the middle. All right, Grant, a matchup of the elites tonight. 2 Titans clashing in this one.
Oh, my. B.A., I mean, there's no shortage of stars on either side of the ball. These tend to be statement games, sending a message by imposing their will.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him. Coming up, when you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Free throws good from Durant.
I don't think you could design.
Let me see if he's close to passing anybody on the scoring list. I know Kobe's in a couple of years. He just hit 30, so he'll pass 31 this year. Maybe 32. We don't know. If he scores good, he will. But he's 37, about to be 38. I don't know.
A better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handles, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option. Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Mitchell, the pass to Hunter, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Woo-hoo-hoo, that's the stuff of nightmares for the defense. They'll see that one in their sleep. A long athlete like Allen flying in the air, that's a bad picture.
Now here's Paul. Out left to the wing. Back to Jordan. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Mitchell. Garland for three. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Durant. Here's Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, a tough, gritty, smart point guard. Paul isn't at all intimidated by a little contact.
Paul against Garland. Mitchell with the ball. Back to Garland. And here's Allen. From deep, Mobley drains the triple.
And how about the fast shot by Mobley? Didn't need much time to get it in the air.
Durant against Mitchell. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation, but over and back.
Cavaliers ball.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. And the foul on Chris Paul.
That's bullshit. I ain't challenging it. I haven't saved my challenge.
Here's Garland. 15 in his last outing. Outside Mitchell. Back to Garland. Pass to Hunter. Three-pointer. Smith with the rebound.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Nice shot by Durant.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all three from the field.
And the
Damn, he played every fucking game last year. Every goddamn game. Played them all, man. Only averaged 8.7 assists. How?
Cavaliers with possession here. They trail by 3. They want to keep rolling here.
I don't think he's ever played every game the whole season. Ever. He did last year. He played 80 that year. 80. He played every game that year. So he's done it twice. But 4 times he's had over 80 games, almost every game. Oh, 8 and 11. Damn, see, that's tough. That's tough.
Following the win against Atlanta.
In that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. So once that happens, then you're in trouble. And this is how you want to start.
Cleveland had the best record in the East last year.
They're right on point and can't miss.
Mitchell, a screen on Paul. Paul against Garland. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Right side, Paul. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
That's his first points. No, that's a buck. That's a Houston Rocket.
Here's Garland.
First points is the Rocket. I love it.
Second chance effort. And a
He could have broke his fucking
on
arm.
the way up. So he'll take 2. two
Give my
from the free throw
headset.
line. They'll pin that one on DeAndre Jordan. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
And he drops a first.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
Without having them hit mute every fucking second and let it, and it won't echo.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, B.A. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams. And that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Paul, so good at finding ways to score down low despite his lack of overwhelming size. He's got great confidence when he catches it there.
Now here's Mobley, coming off a terrific game against Atlanta. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
How the fuck is that a foul, dude? Really? He nudged him, I guess. He pushed him with his elbow.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
And Cleveland making a change here. Strus has checked in. All right, I'm told we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, joining us now with the latest news. Shams, what's the update?
Hey, Brian. There's some early season activity going on in L.A. as the Lakers are already making moves. They're extremely excited to integrate the talents of Karl Anthony Towns in their lineup, the former...
How is that a fucking foul, bro? How is he fouling? God damn, he swapped his leg.
#1 overall pick back in 2015. Super diverse skill set, and his shooting ability from the perimeter, in particular, should provide great spacing for their offense moving forward.
Well done. Appreciate the report, Shams. Thanks. Inside, here's Garland. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Garland's got his second bucket on the night.
Slithery inside. Garland has that short area quickness.
Right side, Paul. For 3, Smith. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now here's Mitchell. 23 points for him last game against Atlanta.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
It's good. Paul's got 8 points.
Yeah, their offense looking like a
Look at him to be a scorer this
Shots
game.
falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Garland. Mobley outside. Oh, powered down.
I was coming for him. I seen it. I seen the pass. I knew what was going to happen. I fouled him, I guess.
With both hands.
And what
Good dunk. Good dunk by, who is that? Max something Strus? Yeah, good dunk. Very good dunk.
Aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And Houston has possession after the basket by Cleveland.
I like that little pump fake he did. Yeah, fast. Fast, man. Look at my bench. I'm trying to look at my bench back there. Damn good bench, you ask me. Fuck yeah. They'll be coming in after this quarter.
Oh, he drilled it. He's shooting 3 for 8 from the floor.
I always put my bench in after the first quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
The drive by Paul. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
That makes him 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store.
I think they've got to consider throwing a few different looks his way early on, especially if he keeps shooting like this.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Everybody right here, right now, for your blood crew. Get loud, man. Hold the court. It's yours.
In for Houston. Tyson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Okoro comes in for Mitchell. .133 left in the first quarter of the game. Oh, there's the alley! And Mobley gets it to go. Mobley's got 5.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Here's Durant. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Tyson. Pass to Garland. Mobley on a screen. Pulls up. And the shot is good by Garland.
Both guards
points
been
now.
going hard
And the
at
combination of his speed, passing, and shot-making ability make Garland one of the toughest pick-and-roll covers in the league.
And with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding teams from last year. Number 1, Houston.
Last year, this was a team that owned the paint. They were so committed to rebounding. And that's a stat you love to lead the league in.
The first free throw is good.
Talk about a modicum of consistency. Kevin Durant has played at an elite level since he's been in the league, and that's a lot of years, and continuing to do just that.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Garland. And both free throws good for Durant.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Mobley. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Durant. His 4th make in 5 tries.
You fucking push him over, bro, and no call at all. No call. Maybe he act like he pushed him. He might run into him or something.
Nice, solid start for him.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Tyson. And the bucket is good.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Tries the spin move. Here's Paul. Cavaliers with a rebound.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Here's Tyson. Kevin Durant has been...
Look at that.
no, he tipped that fucking ball, didn't he? I thought it looks like he did. That's terrific fucking defense, man. It kept him from getting a 3.
Leading the charge for the Houston Rockets. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Now I'll put my bench in. See what they can do. Don't let me down, bench. Bench, oh, it's a bitch, bench.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
They've got Shepard, Bull out there with Steven Adams. Then there's Dillingham, and it's Pokashevsky in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
Boy, a big man with great touch and deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
And there it is for him.
Sensational ball movement there when you pass the ball out.
Who was that? Watson? I thought it was Tyson.
Like that, good things happen.
Here's Dillingham. He's guarded by Porter. Dillingham with the bucket.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
And Cleveland has possession. 8-point game. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the...
Finally get some playing time, huh? Undrafted from Wichita State. He must come from the G League.
Dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Here's Pokashevsky after the basket by Cleveland. Bull with it, now guarded by Mobley. Bull against Mobley. Shot clock at 6. Here's Pokashevsky. No good on the 3. And it's Bull with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Hunter's checked in.
Yeah, he's tall.
In for the Cavaliers, number 12, DeAndre Hunter.
Cavaliers trail by 6. The ball's knocked loose. And that's out of bounds.
And say that's what a good. He's a second-year man. He ain't a rookie anymore, but he is learning how to play ball. Look at this. He hit it to where it would go off the other guy's hand. Very fucking smart.
It was last touched by Porter.
First in scoring, and they were second in three-point shooting. They were able to consistently get clean looks from
Last
beyond
year
the
they
arc,
done great.
and it shows up in their numbers.
And putting up the most points in the league. They were the offense that no one wanted to face. That's tipped. On the break. Here's Dillingham. Mobley.
That was Dillingham again. Got that fucking steal. Look at this. Right there.
He grabs the
Does that count? Hell says he ain't got one. I don't know. Some stuff don't show up in the scorebox.
board.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And here's Strus outside. Cleveland again missing.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And here's Shepard for three. Mobley grabs the board. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. No good off the glass.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And the basket is good.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Okoro outside. Mobley on a screen. Okoro passes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Easy does it. Mobley is such a fluid athlete for his size.
Here's Dillingham. He's guarded by Porter. Dillingham, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 6. To the paint. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
And Mobley gets it to go.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And it's a completely new group for the Rockets. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Garland's checked in. All right, let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders. Second is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Will he get any awards at all? First team All-NBA. I mean, oh, fuck, well, you can beat that one. From 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 20. He's done it 7 years straight. He's made first team. I ain't gonna change it. I'm gonna improve that and this. And that and this. Improve it all. I'm gonna try. And I was gonna shoot more threes. That's for goddamn sure.
Up top, Paul. 10 points for him. Stolen by Mobley. Okoro, left side. Pass to Garland. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, man. I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
He was Defensive Player of the Year last year. Somehow. Well, fuck, I guess he was. I thought it was him. I guess,
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. Mitchell's checked in for Cleveland. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Strus with the...
a nice find by Mobley, keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Here's Paul. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries. Will Clark, every player.
6 of 7? Damn. We're all, everybody shooting good. Look at that.
Should know their leash with the officials.
Very much so, but I think most players should keep their mouths shut. There's too much yakking at officials, in my mind. It takes away from the beauty of the game. It's an eyesore, and I wish more players would just play and keep their mouths shut, especially when it comes to talking to the official.
Durant. Oh, KD against contact inside.
Durant has definitely been on one tonight, knocking down shots for himself at a high rate.
Mitchell against Durant. Mitchell drives in. Antetokounmpo with the block. To the inside.
Huge rejection.
And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Very, very big block.
Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The 3, Smith. It's rebound.
That's a highlight, man. Look at that. The dunk was... He was hesitated. It could have caused a miss. He hit his right arm. That could have caused it. But it was probably a foul, yeah. But look, right here. Was not. That was a clear, clean block. Look at that. From Donovan Mitchell.
By Cleveland. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Hunter. Launches it. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 7 rebounds in the game. And there's the lob. Stolen by Mobley. Here's Hunter. Hits the layup. To the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Punching it inside and attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Paul against Garland. Pass to Jordan. Here's Paul. Uses the glass on the layup. Paul's got 14 points for the game.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Garland. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Jordan. Mitchell grabs a miss. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland.
That's a charge.
Trail by 6. And that's a...
You can't do that shit.
Called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him. Allen, he's checked in for Strus.
Personal. In for the Cavaliers, number 31, Jarrett Allen.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here, and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy.
Cleveland is
We're
the
just
best
trying to keep
team
it going.
this
The
new
whole city
Houston
is
team.
behind us. And Brian, they know
With
there's
this
still
new
work to
Houston
do."
team,
And they've got
Cleveland's doing everything they can just to stay in the fucking game. This new Houston team's really, really good. They're very good.
no problem with that, Allie. Thank you.
That's
And we've got a
Giannis
timeout
scoring,
called
too.
by Kenny Atkinson. He
good
wants to
name,
make
yeah.
sure everybody's on the same page.
Oh, yeah, he's the key.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first half of basketball.
Affecting the shot.
Yeah, good job.
Right there, the length of Durant, the problem for the offense.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
Durant against Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Durant. Blocked again!
Hey, you know he's around, and that's what he does. DeAndre Jordan. How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who
So you get the block on one end and the dunk on the other. Two different players, both down low. He's got DeAndre. Let's see, their chemistry is starting to work together. Look at this. Mitchell to Allen. Allen blocked. DeAndre Jordan gets it. Knows right where to go with it. Straight up the Simmons. To Giannis.
to punish that rim.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer. Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside, we'll see.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
Pass to Durant, back to Antetokounmpo, and it's blocked. What a play as he just...
Holy shit, what the fuck is going on? I don't even know what's going on, dude. What happened at the other end? How's this? Okay, stolen. Looks like a fucking, that's a foul, dude. He took my whole body, hit my whole body on the way up. That ain't no fucking block. That is not a block. Couldn't have injured my player.
Notches the shot out of midair. Hunter passes to Garland. From deep, Mobley. Kevin Durant pulls it in. And it's Houston's ball. This run now up to 13-2. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Pass to Hunter. 6 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Here's Garland. The 15-footer is good. Garland's got 11 points.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot...
He got it blocked. What a block by Mobley. Yeah, look at that. He just turned around and put his fucking hands up. Simeon's here is better now, man. What's he doing? And fucking 3 steals, 2 blocks, 3 assists, 6 rebounds, 9 points. 14-7, 17 points up here. He's missed 1 shot. Who's playing the best? If we're gonna go with who's doing everything, it'd be him. He's the one doing everything.
Probably gets blocked, but from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
And so it's the Houston Rockets in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Billy Donovan here with us now, and coach, your team finishing the first half in impressive fashion. What's working for you out there?
Yeah, well, I think we got some stops. We played good defense, allowed us to get out in transition. That was helpful. So just got to keep grinding away.
Defense has been their anchor so far. We'll see if they can keep it up, guys.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
Hey everybody, first off, let's take a gander at what's been happening on the trading block.
Well, Cat obviously adds a lot to this team with his size and skill, versatile scorer. There aren't many big men who can do what he does defensively.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Cavaliers.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage them to be better moving forward, just like I do with you guys.
I'd better put my feet up. It's getting deep in here. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. So for Cleveland right now, at the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And that one's good.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
Here's Pokashevsky. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to...
Their bench is just so good, man. Houston. And Cleveland's is decent, but Houston's bench is just amazing.
Making a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line.
And the free throw, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Here's Mitchell. The rebound by Shepard. And for the Rockets, they're shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. Touré, that's good.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Out to the right wing. pull down low. Covered by Mobley.
Foul.
Fuck. I mean, why is he always gonna get a foul after he shoots?
No good. And it's Bull with the foul.
Second personal
That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
For Cleveland, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside Garland. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Banked it in off the glass. Garland's got 13 now.
Garland has clearly added some muscle over the years. He's looking more and more comfortable working through contact.
The Rockets lead by 12. Here's Shepard. No made baskets yet. No good from outside. 3 on 3. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Yeah, great vision. I mean, this is where Garland takes it to another level offensively.
Pass to Pokashevsky. And it's off from three-point range. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Now here's Mobley. Adams covering. Here's Hunter. And with that one...
Oh my God, how the fuck did he make that, man? Look at that. I don't know how he got by.
Deficit trimmed to single digits. Hunter's gotten his second bucket.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Adams inside. He's against Allen. And it's Adams missing. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime.
Pokashevsky. First personal foul.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan.
Should I challenge that? I don't know. I wasn't directly in front of him.
We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
On their way to the floor, your
They're ready. I can't put him in there. Oh, that's the one. Okay, he ain't that good yet. I might make him better. Give him a mentor.
Looking back at last season, the best when it comes to shot blocking. Number 5 is Evan Mobley.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
For opponent field goal percentage.
I use everybody's timeouts, by the way, on both teams, so I'll be using theirs if they don't use them, just to make more stamina for the players so we can have a better game, you know. And it's about time. It's come to an end. This video has actually. I'm gonna go ahead and stop it right here, and we'll pick up with the second video. So make sure you watch part 2. It'll be in the playlist. I'm about to rename. It's gonna be named to the start. It'll say 2K at the first of it. It's a 2K Rockets, Rockets/Timberwolves eras. Is what it'll say. It is what it'll say, because this year's almost up. It's almost time for 2K26 to come out, and I'm gonna be playing that one and so this one. So There's no sense in just putting Houston, you know what I mean? Because, man, I got so many Minnesota videos on there I wish I still had. But unfortunately, I deleted it like an idiot on accident on PlayStation. So, make sure and watch part 2. Thank you guys.